Today I wanted to show you my technique for blocking hats. I know a lot of people don't block their hats, but I find that it really helps improve the look when you're wearing them, especially at the crown. If you look at this hat, it looks just fine. It's got the nice rounded top. This one does anyway. But if you were to put it on, you notice that it doesn't drape very well. And it kind of like has that pointy sort of cone look in the back. So I'll just show you real quick what I like to do. How I block mine is I get just a children's ball. You can get these at Walmart or pretty much any store really for like $1 or $2. And I just fit the hat over the ball. These balls are great because you can adjust the inflation level by just, pumping it up more or letting out a little bit of air so that it's about the size you want. And then I just stick it inside the ball like that. You want the ribbing of the hat to be down towards the ball where it's not stretched out. You don't want to block your ribbing, otherwise it'll just stretch out and look weird when you're wearing it, and it won't fit tightly. But this ball shape works really well for the crown because it'll block it out to be this nice round shape. So I just use I've got a steamer like this, and I've got the fabric attachment on there, and then I just steam it, go all around the hat. This is actually an acrylic hat. I find that the steam works really well to really loosen up the fibers. You don't want to overdo it, but I don't know that I've ever killed acrylic with a steamer, especially this one. I just don't know that they get hot enough, but I still use a little bit of caution. I just kind of go over the cables just a little bit. Like I said, I kind of stay away from the ribbing just to make sure that it doesn't get blocked into a stretched out shape. Alright, so especially with acrylic, wool, it's pretty much the same too. It's ideal if you can let it kind of cool down and dry completely on the ball. I just usually will just set it like this for a few hours, let it dry. But I've also noticed that it actually really does pretty well just if you take it right off. It will still generally work. Alright, so there's our blocked hat, and I'll remove it from the ball and we'll see how it looks. So now when it's got a much better drape, the cables aren't so scrunched together, and when the wearer wears the hat, it'll flop down in the back, especially with the slouchy hats. This works a lot better for creating that drape that you want. But there you go.